two in one.
Mother of sweet Jesus. Why, Blizz? Why
Mate,
why you do this?
this is how we drama from now on. Are y'all ready for 2016?
In one.
You ready? Are you ready for 2016? This is how we're doing it from now on, right? You better get used to it. Are y'all ready for 2016? You ready? Are you ready for 2016? Holla, ballers, the brofist to you all! What is going on? Holy shit! Look at what's going on! Echo, echo, I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. Yeah. You can moan all you want, but I fixed it. I know what's going on. I know. I sorted it. I sorted it. Because I'm all over it. Do I? I did fix it. There is no more audio. There's no more Twitch windows open. I'm sure of it. Maybe not. Let's have a look. Oh. There's no echo. How? Where's it coming from? That's the great mystery. How about that? How about that? Using science? Did we fix it now? Using science? You see how we kick off? You know what I mean? What makes it fixed? Yeah? Yeah, there you go. I don't know where it's coming from. What a mystery. Actually, as I look upon myself, looking at all this stuff, I couldn't tell you where it's coming from. What craziness has spawned this? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know where it's coming from. I just muted the stream. Hey! Rescued! Welcome to the new look drama time. Look at all this. Designs by Ghosty. Oh my god. Mooch graphics. And we still kept it low tech by kicking off the show in a terrible, terrible way. With echo and all this kind of stuff and just crazy bullshit going on. Holy fuck. Why am I dressed up like a sir? I've been with my accountant all day doing money stuff. And I'm the owner of the business. I gave myself a pay cut for the better of the business, so they've described. What? That's not the way it's supposed to be. What a load of shit. But to meet our goals of 2016, that was the decision we came to. Apparently, according to some guy who knows about money, the fuck do you know? I don't know. You're full of shit, in my opinion. I'm just saying, fluff, get out of here. Now we're HD, we can't have that kind of stuff. I know money stuff, fucking bullshit. I was out and I had my fucking collar on the go. It's all good, man. We got next level announcements going on. We got all this. We can have the name of the story in there. We can have all this kind of shit going on. It's proper. It's proper, kind of. Hopefully. In some respects. Watch this. When Ghosty's here. Oh my god. How amazing is that? Do you know what I mean? Gadoosh, 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 gadoosh. It's all good. We sorted it out. We got all the Sky Sports HD, proper camera all set up, microphone still in the shot. How good's that? Yeah, we're kicking ass. Tomorrow, big shoot, crew coming down, members of the Preach Gaming community coming to help us out. That's right. We put it to the community so you can help ourselves out. I know, the graphics. Is your mind blown? Is your mind blown? No, Ghosty's not here, so he can't be on the stream. Can't be on the stream if he's not here. That makes no sense. Think about it logically, sir. Think about it logically. So you should see all this kind of stuff coming to the stream over the next few months. Hopefully we'll sort out like when I'm playing games so it doesn't look like shit. Hopefully fix that out so it's not like half-assed photoshops of me making it. Which should work out really nicely, I hope so. And also you can play a game. When will I knock over Illidan? Because it happens every single stream. Place your bets on a time over the next hour that I will knock Illidan over. Because it's going to happen. Set by a fan, by the way. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, we got a new cam. We got a Canon XA25. It's on a proper tripod, mate. Shall we go to camera 2? I can do that now. Oh, shit. Watch this for camera 2 shit. Fucking crazy. Gadoosh. Look at this tripod, though. Ooh. 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 Fourth wall. The fourth wall. Who remembers camera 2 from the early shows? Who remembers camera 2? It's totally making a comeback. It's absolutely making a comeback, which is awesome as fuck. It's so good. Forever camera 2. Camera 2 was a big part of our shows about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, camera 2 was a big part of our shows, especially with a certain Mr. Ghosty who adored Camera 2. Camera 2 was his friend, and Camera 2 will no doubt be a fully fledged part of the web shows in the future. Yeah, the legacy of us. That should be a video one day. The legacy of us. I do have my monitors split either side, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but I like it. It looks like this. This is awesome. So now we can make some cool things happen. You see how the difference in things are making? It's only been a month since we started 2016. And look at the changes we've had. All the new channel, all the new thumbnails and stuff. All thanks to Ghosty. It's been pretty awesome. For those of you who keep asking about t-shirts, some badass ones coming. The designers kicking ass and taking names and putting stuff on Skype. And he's even Skyping me now. So it's all good things, man. It's all good things. It's all happening. But that's not why you're here today. It's not why you're here today. Is it? No, we're here to have some drama time. So let's stop reveling in the awesomeness of all this new shit and let's just get down to business. Let's get down to business. I've got 3 stories in front of me. One is how to ghost a server, Warlock style. I wish I knew things beforehand. Don't we all? It's nice to look back on things. See where those 2020 visions are pretty good. And a story from Team America, which is all about the history and story of all that kind of good stuff. So it's all working out pretty damn well. So I'm hoping this is going to work out for everybody. I'm going to try and do the show. This is the first time I've played with this new setup. Forgive me if I fuck it up at some point. That's just a guarantee. It's just at this point, it's a guarantee. So yeah, let's get started. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, so this story is called. I could probably start preparing this stuff beforehand now, which will be awesome. Means I don't need to fuck around. I wish I knew. Yeah. So that should do that. Boom. Yeah? Yeah? And we're going to have in this story 5 people. No, 2 friends. And a guild master. And a girl. Always a girl. If you guys, I'm going to pick the names from Patreon. If you guys can choose the guild name, I'll be more than happy to do that. If we can put the guild name in from the chat, that would be totally kick-ass if we could do that. So we're going to have Tim. We're going to have Connor. And I need a girly. Where's the girlies at? Girlies. Where's my girlies at? Daria. Daria. Welcome to the squad. Badunch. Tim, Connor, and Daria. What's the guild name? The Dog Brothers, Chicks with Dicks, Betty Swallocks, the Porn Stars, Johnny Foreskin and the Pullbacks, and his ability to spam. The Camera Operators. The Lollipop Munchkins is what I'm going with. The Lollipop Munchkins. Although, I'm very impressed with Ghosty's efforts there. I'm slightly concerned that the stream may cut out in a moment. Let me check. Something very strange is happening. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It should be fine. It should be fine. We should be alright. So, let us begin. Let us begin, you beautiful people. For things I wish I knew beforehand. Greetings, Preacher, and if you were there by chance, greetings, Ghosty. Denied, son. I am not yet a long-time watcher of your channel. Well. Only found it a few weeks ago. Mostly since I was never really in the WoW raiding scene, I guess. That would make sense. But after watching a few drama times, I sat down and started binge-watching the rest. Thanks for the hours and hours of fun. That must have been a long tale. That's a lot of stuff. Now I thought it's time to share with my own drama story. It's not a WoW story, but it's a game that keeps popping up in our chat more frequently during this WOD downtime, so a lot of us can get behind it. It's Final Fantasy XIV, people! Let's get anime. Let's go and get some tight knickers and some camel toe on the go. I am not proud of how this story ended. I'm not proud. But if I had the choice to go back in time, I'd probably do it exactly the same way. Yeah, exactly the same way. Which is fine with me. It's fine with me. You do whatever you've got to do, my man. You got to do whatever you got to do. Right, so why would you even bother with the tight camel toe? I don't understand. A new start. A new start. I was always a bit of a Final Fantasy nerd. Considering, oh, that Final Fantasy VII remake, though. Oh, in parts. Segmented. Oh, man. I get to play it in bits over time. Awesome. I didn't want to play the whole game at first anyway. Considering that the first game I bought for my very own swag cash money, together with my own console, was Final Fantasy VIII. So I hope you can imagine how hyped I was when I heard about the remake of the failed Final Fantasy XIV as A Realm Reborn. I instantly bought the collector's edition and waited patiently for it. By chance, my friend Tim and I talked about it, and he told me that he had also bought the game. And as soon as the servers were live, we went balls deep. Tim was a bit more experienced than me, since he had played the beta and could start with his level 20 character. Dick! While I had to level from scrap. Did they really let you copy beta characters to live? That's pretty hacks. That's pretty crazy. I would love that. I would cap everything on the alpha right now. I would totally do that. But as good as it was a good that way, since he had less time to play. Okay, he had less time to play. Soon I would catch up to him. But first, I must choose a class. I read through the description of the classes and stumbled upon the Conjurer, who would wield the elements to bring devastation upon his enemies. It turned out to be a healer. That's like looking at the description of an elemental shaman and being resto. Or all those vanilla druids who thought they could be a moonkin. Heal. I'll be a cat. Healer. I'll be a tank. Healer. Healing touch rank 4, bro. Yeah? Do you even? Innovate me, you fucking punk. Why are you even in my raid? Innovate me. Don't save it for yourself. It's mine. I'm a priest. I got this. The leveling was a bit of a pain as a healer, but at the very least, I had never had health issues. Yay. When I caught up with Timmy, he told me that he was in a clan and asked me, do you want to join my team? Which I did. I was promptly welcomed to the Lollipop Munchkins. And whenever I had a question, I got help from everyone. The guild master, Connor, was very experienced, and he'd spend a lot of time in game. He said that he was so dedicated to the Lollipop Munchkins that he even played at work. Yeah? Like a bro. And so it was no surprise to anyone that he was the first of the team to get to max level. Since he was a tank, he set out to prepare as much as possible until the rest of us caught up, so he could go straight for the endgame dungeons and raids. Tim and I capped our characters soon after and began our job quest, so I could become a white mage and him a dragoon. Yeah? Connor was working on his relic questline at the time, and he soon asked for help from the clan because he had to defeat a chimera to finish up the questline. It was a tough boss. After hours of trying, we killed the chimera, and that is where a certain player caught my attention. I noticed that there was a monk named Daria, who was not a max level, but still somehow got pulled in to help Connor. Out of curiosity, I asked on voice chat, why is Daria here? I got no reliable or viable response. Girl. That's all I've got. She's a girl. What do you want me to tell you, man? She's a girl. Let's play games. I'm in. She's here, right? But apparently she was a real life girly and a member of the team. I kept the information about Daria in my head, girl. I remembered it. Yeah? I remembered it. But I never really talked to her. I just focused on gearing my mage and helping other members. Connor noticed that, and a few weeks later, me and another mage got the offer of promotion to officer rank to run the guild. Since Connor would not be able to play much in the next few weeks, I accepted. While the other mage did not want the responsibility of a Final Fantasy VIII guild, or 14 or whatever the fuck it is, which made me the GM in everything but title. The members liked it though, and we got along great. Just Timmy wasn't so happy about it, since he, after all, was the more experienced, right? He was the person who got me into the guild, but got looked over. I got on his good side again when I told him that I will make sure to get him promoted ASAS fucking P, so we could run this guild as bros. Sure, I'm gonna get Ghosty promoted, because I want Ghosty to be in charge, right? That's what we want, innit? Don't you want to give Ghosty some power? Ghosty needs some fucking power. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Ghosty needs some power. I'll do it. I'll sort you out, bro. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm sure it'll work out fine. It was around that time that the devs had a talk about player housing and a marriage system. It was all a little bit vague. But as a fan of Asian MMOs, I knew that a marriage system would give spec bonuses to those people. Who would I marry? If I had to marry someone in WoW right now, I've no idea. Who the fuck would I even marry? I'd probably marry Dreed. Probably. He's Irish. I wouldn't marry Shade. No. No, he's too much work. Too much hard work. I'm not into it. I'm not into it. Susan Windrunner, she'd be mine. I'd probably marry Dreed. I would. You can't marry NPCs. You got to pick a player. You got to pick a player. You got to pick a player. I'm not marrying Ghosty. Are you kidding me? Who would be on top? Can't have two people on top. That doesn't even work. No way. No way. Never. Not doing it. Not doing it. It's got to be a bit of give and take. It's got to be a bit of give and take. I'm not marrying you, Shade. How can I marry someone who's a zookeeper and doesn't like animals? Makes no sense, dude. Makes no sense. It's a fuck up. It's a fuck up from the start. I wonder what kind of class bonuses you get for being married. That would be crazy. I wouldn't want to see that. That'd be sort of really cool. Tim and I talked it over and soon realised we had a bit of a problem. We were both male characters. But our discussion about it made everyone in the clan decide on partners for when it was released. Oh, we'll do it by a lottery. I smirked behind... Why can you not marry two males in an Asian MMO? Or is it like a bro thing? Bro, not marrying you, bro. Totally not gay. Not even in the game. No, mate. No, mate. No, mate. I don't care if we're besties. Not doing it, mate. Can't have two guys married. Nonsense, mate. Don't even make sense, though. I smirked behind my keyboard and typed, well, if the marriage system comes in, I'll just marry Daria. I knew she was a girl, and I really did not want to be married to a dude on the internet. Ha! Gay! I'm interested. How many of you wouldn't marry a bro in a video game for stat bonuses? Right? How many of you wouldn't do that? I can't marry a guy in game, but it gives me bonuses, and it's a fucking video game. Are you kidding me? How many of you wouldn't do that? Like, no. Gotta be a girl, mate. Gotta be, not even a girl character. I need to marry a fucking girl IRL. I would. I totally would. Who gives a fuck? Joking. No, mate. No, mate. No, mate. Got too much hair on my balls to marry a dude. You know what I mean, mate? Look at my chest. Stay with your chest, son. Daria just replied with a shocked emote. Oh! And a shocked emoji. Oh! And instantly logged off. How to scare a girl. How to scare a girl. I will marry you. We have never spoken before, but I will marry you. Do it. Do it. But the shocked emoji. It became a running gag in the guild, but I didn't really care. The next time Daria and I were online, I whispered her and asked, why did you log off? And why didn't she answer my proposal of marriage? That was your proposal? It's the worst fucking proposal ever. I'll just marry you. That's your proposal. I'll just marry you. That's it. Why didn't you answer the question? Yeah? Women, right? Women, right, guys? Women. Know what I mean, boys? Know what I mean? Fucking women, mate. Didn't even answer the fucking question. Logging off with a shocked emote. What the fuck? But it was the in I needed. Afterwards, we started talking more to each other, and I soon added her on the Skype, where we started talking voice to voice. She seemed normal for the most part. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She seemed normal for the most part, even though a little bit shy and very prudish. She said she didn't take it up the arse. Oh my god, what a fridge of a girl. Am I right, boys? Am I right? Doesn't even do anal, mate. Fucking prude. Fucking prude. Prude. Prudish. Prudish. She started telling me a lot about herself and that she did not like modern trends. Doesn't like the modern trends, hipster, of people just having sex around or even doing simple stuff as hugging each other publicly. Yeah? No, back off. Don't hug me, bro. I don't want to get pregnant with you. Right? Don't want to get Move, mate. Move. Look at that HD move hand. Move, mate. Move. Don't even want to, mate. She wasn't going to start hugging until... I ain't hugging no man until I find the right man for her. Right? No hugs for you. You're not the right man. If there's no chance of kids, no hugs. Just saying, that's the way it's going to go. And of course, she would wait until she was married. No hugs till marriage though, mate. No hugs till marriage. Sounds normal, mate. Let's be mates. Let's be friends then. I like it. I shrugged it off because I thought she was making most of it up. But since I wasn't actually interested in her that way, I saw her more as a normal online friend who I could get set bonuses from. Sounds fine with me. I don't want to hug you. I really don't. I just want to marry you, right? I don't want all the baggage that comes with it. No hugs, no sex, no anal, no kisses, no hand-holding. Just marriage, mate. That's what I'm after. Stop being so fucking pushy with all your shit and your baggage. Move. But time changes everything. Since we started doing a lot of things together, our clanmates started to make their own opinions about us. And soon everyone thought we were getting the old E-Wizzle in the wick. And since I liked the attention she gave me, I went along with it when people asked me. And we did start doing things that were outside of the game as well. Until we one day talked about it. And decided that we would begin a long-distance relationship together. Where do you think they live? I put it to you, audience. Where do these two people live? Anime, camel toe, bro so bro, he won't marry a bro in game, right? Girl who's a little bit on the prudish side, yeah, mate? I'll give you a clue. It's they're not in America. They're not in America. US and Canada, Sweden. What I'm actually doing here is a poll to see where all the prudish girls are. Iceland and Korea. Swee sounds really prudish. Holy shit, I'm not going there. Japan, Texas, USA, Australia. No one's nailed any of these things yet. Holy crap. Oh, there we've got one from Dan. One's in Germany. And there's Derekin with the next one. He lives in Team Germany. And she lives in Team Russia. It all got a little bit crazy. I'm just saying, I said there was a prudish girl. Everyone said Sweden. Just putting that out there, team. That's the way it went down in that chat right there. Evidence, right? Evidence. I have to admit, I was falling for Daria IRL. I got really comfortable about being with her from afar. Yeah? I'm so comfortable Skyping you. I think we've got something like this, but like really far apart. Even though we had never met, we turned up our game, stepped up our relationship game to video chats. It had to do for now. I started working part-time while attending that university to collect some money, and I told her that I wanted to visit her over New Year's, which at the time was like 10 months away, plenty of notice. Daria was happy. But as good as things between us started in RL, in-game, it got worse. Daria insisted on spending a lot of time with my in-game character as well, but she just wanted to sit around in the cities and pretend to hold hands. No hugs though, mate. You know what I mean? Don't want to get up the duff with you like some Russian German baby from in-game hugs. Sometimes she would want to find hidden spaces for our characters to enjoy privately. Not doing anything, just being there and typing to each other, but hidden away. All this while I had only logged on to do some dungeons and improve my character. Especially since we wanted to start raiding soon. Now that we had around 20 people who wanted to do some of that raiding, since we needed we would need 2 raid teams, I pleaded to Connor that we would need a second officer, since the officers should be the raid leaders as well. I suggested Timmy Boy, and Connor agreed and promoted him. Timmy was really happy, and we struck a deal. I would give him lead over Team 1 if he would take Daria. I will beat Team 2 if I don't have to spend any time with that. That's all I'm saying, man. If I can have, you can have it, right? You can have Team 1. For real, bro. You have Team 1 as long as I don't have to be anywhere near her. Does that sound cool to you? Does that sound alright? That's the deal I'm ready to make at this point. So I don't have to stand in a fucking city in an alleyway for 20 minutes and know what the fuck's going on. The sad truth was, Daria was a really, really bad player. So I was glad that I wouldn't have to raid with her. And there's the truth. No, that's the real truth. It's not even about hiding in the alleyways. It's not. She's a fucking noob. And that's worse. You know what's worse? She makes me stand around in cities. We have to go and find hidden little spots to have our conversations. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is she's a noob. She's a fucking noob. With this maneuver, not only did I get rid of Daria, I also got a solid raid team, which soon cleared through the raids like butter. The only challenge left for us was the Twintania. Ooh. 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 I don't know what that means. Which was the last boss at the time. Team 1 didn't do so well in the beginning, but soon they got there. Since they got the best members of our guild, and Daria, and Tim, filled the same role, so she never had to really do the hard parts. Since Tim just did them for her, baller, getting carried. But soon the two teams raced for the server first kill of Twintania. Daria did not like that we started to spend less time together in game because of our different raid groups. She insisted that we must do more outside of it. She started to insist that we be on Skype together at all times. And even though it started to creep me out a bit, just leaving my camera on even when I was AFK. What? When I wanted peace and quiet, I would move out of the line of sight of the camera and mute it, so she thought I wasn't in the room. Don't get me wrong, I still liked her. And that was probably the only reason why I put up with it. But as they say, love kind of makes you blind. You love her now. Oh, shit. Worth it. Worth it for nudes. Fuck that. Imagine coming back to your Skype like you've been out all day and she's just there. Hey. How was your day? Was it good? Was it good? Tell me about your day. You've been gone for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. I'm just curious. I'm curious. That's so weird. That's why I didn't run away in panic when she started to ask me to be on Skype, even when I would sleep. She just wanted to hear me breathe, she said. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't start to panic yet. You know what you say? You say no. No, you don't do that. Some of you may have noticed already. Darius seems to be a bit clingy. Yeah, I think most of our chat did notice that. In fact, I think we all picked up on a definite clingy side. Also, our clan started to fall apart since Team 2 wanted to raid more, but our second healer couldn't make more days. So the Swedish team started to do more stuff with another group, and soon they decided to leave our clan for another clan, as they managed to eventually get the server first Twintania kill with them. I tried to join Team 1, but Tim said no. No. Your best friend, you got him officer. You made him raid leader. Can I raid with you guys? Nah. No room, bro. No room, bro. Sorry, bro. You wouldn't even marry me, though, bro. Now you want to raid with me? Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Retrospectively, I really liked since he did not kick one of his raiders for me. What a guy. Yeah? Look at Tim standing fucking strong, man. Standing strong. But it left me with no real choice but to search for a new raid team. Since I couldn't find one, I talked to Connor and I told him that I would be leaving the guild. I cancelled my subscription and uninstalled the game. Everything about Final Fantasy XIV started to annoy me. And so sooner or later I would pick up on anything annoying that Daria said. I started spending more time with my university friends playing Warcraft 3 mods or other games since we used Skype. I couldn't be on a call with her. I'm sure this will go down fine. Daria started freaking out about it. And when it got to our next call, she yelled at me, telling me that I don't want to be with her. And since that really hurt at the time, I said we should break up. She vanished for a few days. But then she came back and she apologized and said she would ease up on the clinginess. I'll change for you. I'll change. But it didn't last. We started to fight more and more. And when at some point she threatened... Oh my god. She threatened that she would leap out of her window from the 7th floor if I wouldn't Skype with her tomorrow. I thought we should probably end it now because I didn't want to be with someone who threatens me with suicide over a Skype call. So I came up with a plan. At least, I hope that it works, and it's still working to this day. I stuck around with Daria for a few weeks and started to tell her that I didn't feel well and was a bit down in the dumps. I then asked Tim to bro me out of this dilemma. Tim, I need some bro love. And after explaining the situation to him, he agreed to bro it up. But also told me that afterwards, our friendship would be over because I was being a bit of a bitch. How bro is Tim? How fucking bro is Tim? I do this for you, bro. But it's so fucking bitchy that we even can't be friends, mate. You're listening to what I'm saying to you. You're such a puss that we can't be friends anymore. I logged out of everything and didn't log out back in for a week. And I called Tim and gave him the signal. He waited till Daria was in game and told her that I had an accident and was gone and could not play WoW anymore or Final Fantasy anymore. She was shocked about it and disappeared for a while. I hoped for the best, but a few weeks later, Tim called me again and told me that Daria was back online and she was absolutely fine with me being gone. I know that feigning injury was low, but at least I could get out of the situation without her potentially killing herself. And that's why I told you I think I made the right choice. I hope you enjoyed my rather tragic story, but ultimately, Final Fantasy XIV is dog shit anyway. Thanks for your attention, Preacher. Next time I'll tell you another tale from another game, which ended on a happier note. Boo, we don't want it. We don't want it. And why dig at Final Fantasy at the end there, mate? How bro you gotta be friends with Tim? Yeah, he didn't die. No. From Russia with love, baby. From Russia with love. No score. No score. No score whatsoever. Fail. Fail. Brava. 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 Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Our next story is how we ghosted a server. Wah, wah, wah. No names in this one. No names in this one. So what I should do is probably starring me. Take that out. Take that out. Deny it. Deny it. Deny it. I like Tim. Tim is my hero of the day. So fucking bro, dude. So bro. Too bro for all of you guys. How we ghosted a server. Warlock style. Warlock style. Holla, Preacher, a big hairy knuckle grumpy German bro fist to you. Team Germany all over it today. Both authors Team German. Nice. And to all the ballers in the audience. Boom. I'm 27-year-old, single daddy of a boy around Max's age. Dude, hard work, right? Not really, though. Loads of fun. Love it. Love it. From the southern parts of Team Germany. And my WoW story began, like mine, in the vanilla beta. There I was a dwarf hunter. I liked the class, but was called a shit-ass noob scrub by the other Alliance players. So I decided that I would switch to Horde when the game was officially released. I looked upon the races and decided I would be a Forsaken. Unlucky me, they couldn't be hunters. And so I rolled the next best thing, an undead warlock. And thus begins the story of a particular warlock causing server-wide drama. I apparently can't read. Which is a nightmare. I capped my warlock in 3 months' time. That's pretty good. That's awesome for vanilla. Which I think is rather quick for vanilla terms. Certainly is, sir. Well played. And then set out for greater things. Raiding, to be exact. I knew how MMOs worked. I knew my mechanics. Was never a clicker. Anybody else read all the things about supporting clicking on the guild application thing? Clicking. Woo! Woo! Woohoo! Why change? Why change? That's the real question. Why change? Why change? The habit of a lifetime. Works for me. I'm going to stick with it. Good on you. Enjoy. I was never a clicker, but I keybinded in vanilla, never forget. Oh, you were a warlock in vanilla, and that makes a lot of sense. And you'd either go PvPing, like in-game, and like in the game I played before WoW, Dark Age of Camelot, mate. Or PvE raiding, the latter of which is what I wanted to do. Dark Age of Camelot PvP, mate. I cannot recall how I joined my first raiding guild. And to be honest, it doesn't matter. Because they were an absolutely awesome pile of giant dog shit smothered in raspberries. You're the bomb? Anyone? Let's just say that it seemed to me that we were purposely running into the eggs on Onyxia. It certainly felt that way sometimes. How can you go into the eggs 4 times in a row? Explain to me how you gonna do that. It's so easy. Why are you anywhere near the eggs? I ran, but you don't understand, preacher. I started like on the other side of the room and the fear just sent me in a straight line directly into the eggs every single time, bro. Every time. That's what happened, I swear. And I clicked the stop running button and it turned me around and ran me back into the eggs. What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Nobody else runs into the eggs. Not one other person. You did it 4 times, bro. 4 times. Nah, man. I ran in a big circle and went into the eggs. That's what happened, though. I was feared for 25 minutes. It was bugged, I think. It was definitely bugged. As well as not giving a shit about some particular runes and bombs or, well, anything at all going on in the fight. So what did I do? I told the GM that, kindly, I was leaving for a better guild. That they would never be able to follow in my footsteps. Hence, they should stay where they were and wait for the glorious return and the tales I would bring along of my heroic deeds all across Azeroth while they were stuck wiping on Onyxia. Honestly, I just said that I couldn't cope with their retardedness anymore, and hence they should just go fuck themselves with a big dildo butt plug, but that wouldn't sound very heroic, so I told them in a good way. So I joined a new guild, which was already attempting Ragnaros. Ooh, Ragnaros progress. This was before the Blackwing Lair patch, and they needed another warlock. Why? You got like 5 seconds. Why do they need another warlock? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I shit you not that this is exactly what their guildmaster raid leader told me. Their Curse of Shadows bro had left to become a priest in his girlfriend's alliance guild. And that because he did this, he was a retarded, traitorous alliance scum. I thought about it and joined. Curses! Yeah, my old school warlocks unite! Curses! And things went quite well. We killed Ragnaros, cleared Blackwing Lair and Zul'Gurub, and in full tier 2 armor... Ooh, what was the tier 2 warlock called? Not Nemesis, the other one. Oh, was it Nemesis? Yeah, Voidheart was number 1, right? Voidheart, then Nemesis, I think. And in full tier 2 armor with that quality Nemesis helm, which is still badass today, I stood there, waiting for the gates of Ahn'Qiraj to open. What a fucking day for those of us that were there. Never again, never forget. Yeah? Felheart was first one. Nemesis was tier 2. But then things went badly, as they often do. As you probably know at the time, the biggest and farthest progressed guilds on the server would agree on how and when we would open the gate. So did we. But that needed someone to bang the gong. Now I knew that I was the Horde player with the furthest progress on the quest chain for the following 2 or so weeks. The raid leaders and GMs of all these guilds had met up and saw that there was one player who was a bit ahead of me in the quest line. And of course it was decided that he should have the honour of being the first to bang the gong, and therefore unleash the event that was the opening of Anchorage. What a prestigious moment. What a prestige. Rapharon did ours, a priest. Rapharon, I remember his name. That's how I heard his name. This was the guy chosen across tens of thousands of people on a server that this guy would bang the gong. Went on to be a quite high level PvPer, I believe. But never got to speak to him. Sad times. Rapharon. He was also ganked. Fun story. As he was about to bang the gong, the guildmaster of my guild ganked him. He was a rogue called Mortimus. What a dickhead. The guy was a total dickhead for sure. But as to Rapharon was like, ding! Oh, Bart, he knows. Bart remembers the story. As he's about to bang the gong, the guildmaster of my horde guild ganked him. It was so funny. It was fucking hilarious. It's one of the best days ever. Amazing times. Good times. Yeah, totally wrecked. So fucking wrecked. No, he was British. He was a British rogue from Liverpool. Actually, he was a Scouser. Gansy, bro! See that there? All right there, mate. Really good with his big afro. All good. So, anyway. Therefore, the guy who'd unleashed the opening of Anchorage. Of course, that guy was fucking Alliance, a paladin. Of all the damn classes in the game, a soppy bollocks human paladin Alliance scumbag. Well, Mr. Preacher, let me tell you, I was not having any of that shit. Best accent? The Scouse accent is insane. Considering it is 20 minutes from here, that's the accent. That's how much it changes in the UK. It's crazy. I had made a reputation amongst the non-raiding population on the server of being a helpful guy. I help you, bro. Though I just sat by the Sholomance entrance and opened it for anyone who wanted to enter. Lame, dude. Really? Lame, bro. That's really lame. I'll open UBRS for you, mates. And then I'll just walk out and make my own way back to Ironforge. Don't worry that my Hearthstone's on cooldown. Don't even worry. I'll come and I'll make my own way back. For 15 gold was the going rate on my server at the time for somebody to open UBRS. 15 gold ones in your pocket, mate. 15 gold ones. Oh, it says it here, actually. I charged them, of course, 25 gold for entrance into Sholomance. And made a considerable amount of gold doing it. You'll never know, you new fish. You'll never know of the trials and tribulations. Back in my day, you would wait an hour and a half to 2 hours to put a fucking 5-man together to go, or a 10-man to go into Strat Undead, or whatever, or to UBR fucking S, and get there, and drag your ass all the way down there, and then some fucking mouth breather would go, has anybody got the key? And you'd all stand there with your dick in your hands, looking at each other. And then you go, group leader, why didn't you sort the key out? Are you fucking crazy? You giant dickhead. Jesus Christ. Back in my day, you with your LFD and your LFR. Fucking hell. Wankers. But it was vanilla. And people helping others to get into the dungeons was something to be recognised. And so I recruited like-minded people amongst them, purely rogues, and told them that when the gates should open all the way over in Silithus. I, on the other hand, had worked hard on my quest to finish assembling the scepter before the designated date. And I did it. And so came the day. The day when I would go full circle. When I shall reign supreme. The armies of both the Alliance and the Horde were assembled in Silithus. About 600 battle-hardened Blackwing Lair raiders. But 40-man raids are hard to put together, right, bros? According to the forums. Can't even get 10 people, bro. Apparently. Most of them were in full tier 2 armor. Some of them carrying the core hound teeth. Others wielding the mighty Ash Candy. Great sword of the Brotherhood. But I was nowhere to be seen. And when the paladin stepped up to the gong and wanted to hit it, this was my moment. I stepped out of the shadows of the gong. I had been hiding behind it. He fled in fear. The spell, lol. Feared him away. And suddenly a multitude of rogues came out of the shadows as well. And they stabbed him. It was a sight as if the Roman Senate had just killed Caesar, and I, the Supreme Warlock, hit the fucking gong. I fucking love this story! So good! So good! And then all hell broke loose when the Alliance and the Horde started fighting amongst each other, and creatures from the Silithid Empire poured out of the gate, annihilating the war effort on both factions, while I had become Scarab Lord. The aftermath. My GM whispered me in something like, "What the fuck?" What the fuck? I replied in guild chat, well, you shitlord. Well, you and your Alliance bum boys. Oh, homo, bro. Why are you homophobing on me? It's not even PR, bro. Bro. I got the badass title amount. Plus, I shall raid AQ20 and AQ40 as soon as we've cleared it. He replied with a confused what? Who else joined you on your backstabbing bullshit mission? And I told him, go fucking Alliance cock. And G-quit. Obviously, I had made agreements with another Horde guild on the server to take me as their Warlock class officer. Boom. Boom. Yeah, drop the mic. I'm out. I'm fucking out, dude. I'm out, bro. See ya. The end. After the incident, though, the Alliance Horde war lasted until patch 1.13 as we ganked ally shit faces outside Nax 40, like in shifts. We camped that fucking place. My raid leader made me re-roll for Nax sad times, so I became a resto chamois. Ew, no. Real Manatide, bitch. And this whole chat thought you were gangster up until you just went full Manatide, bitch. That's what you did. It was fucking cold-blooded. You had a solid start. You were total bro chest, yeah? You were McConaughey in that movie. Manatide, bitch. Outplayed. I played that class until Nax 25, became a raid leader in SSC, gave it up with the release of Wrath, changed ranks with the guild master, rolled back to my Warlock after we first cleared Nax 25, rage quit in 3.2, sold my account for euros, and swore never come back to WoW again. Seeing 5.4, I came back in as a resto chamois on a new account because I was bored, had minor dramas in shit-ass guilds. I once got kicked because I was drunk on TeamSpeak, and it was forbidden in that guild to be drunk while on TeamSpeak. You'd never make it in Stark. Not at all. Have you met Halloween? Just saying. I got humbled by the LFR having more mechanics than the entirety of MC40 and eventually ended up in a decent guild on an English server in Blackrock Foundry, in which I am to this day, and happy to be with this finally awesome bunch of people. I'm a full-on Warlock because my raid leader knew that I wanted to re-rolling Legion no matter what, becoming a ranged deeps. Thanks for reading my story, and I hope you enjoyed my little scumbag habits of old. Don't be drunk in raid, mate. I'm not saying you should be drunk in raid. Being drunk on TeamSpeak, though, that's okay. In my book, that's allowed. Right, we got 10 minutes. The story's really long. Like, really, really, really long. We'll see what we get through. Yeah. Just do it. Yeah, I've got to be quick, though, because I do have to pick my son up. So, right, the names are throughout the story, so I'll be picking them as we go on. Okay, so we're speed reading, team. We're speed reading. You good? Yeah? Everybody good? We're happy? Awesome. Preacher, greetings to you from Team America. I just found your channel. Wow, these new people. Welcome. And your videos have been helping my workday go by quicker with a good giggle. I love drama and have finally the time to tell you a tale of a graphic love drama, heartbreak, and of course, World of Warcraft. Year 1. I started WoW back in vanilla when I was about 16 years old, grass on the pitch, but only getting a little boy boner. I played Warcraft 3 when a friend of mine said WoW was Warcraft 3, but you could be your own hero. Ooh. I was hooked instantly. I got my first character to level 60 a few months before the Burning Crusade released. I had since gotten all of my friends to play the game, and we all raided together, and it was a great time. One friend in particular, who shall be... just for the sake of time, sorry Patreon bros, I'm just going to pick people from here. I know I owe you guys, I'm a jerkface, but there we go. I'm a jerkface. Carl, hello! The Drunken Overlord has joined the chat, which is nice to see. In friend in particular, Hallow, who was an orc warrior I played with because a lot, but had moved away when we were young, and WoW was a great way for Hallow and I to stay in contact. So year 2. My second year of high school, I joined the weightlifting class in my school and started to work out and buff up, bro. You meathead. Yeah? So I was in decent shape. Wasn't a small guy by any means, but still single, standing tall, 6'5", eventually 6'8", hitting deuces and hitting the gym regularly, bro. I started my quest to get a girlfriend though, bro. Being young and in high school, I wanted a fine piece of tail. That's how you get a girl. You say, I wish I had a fine piece of tail like you. And she's yours, man. Nailed it. Easy mode. Easy mode, I'm telling you. Ask all the girls in the chat. Be fine. Piece of tail, they love that. I wanted a fine piece of tail that I knew I could not get because I was a closet nerd who played World of Warcraft. But it'll never happen because I'm a nerd. Soon after, another girl came around and her name was... Ukella. We'll go with Ukella. And her name was Ukella. Ukella was a nerd as well, and she was an 8 out of 10. Bro, take me to church, mate. Take me to church. An 8 out of 10 piece of tail. Bro. Right there, bro. Right, bro. She was an 8 out of 10 who liked video games. Sign me up. I soon found out, though, she had a boyfriend and face-palmed her. No, mate. No, mate. No. A few weeks later, I found out she broke up with her boyfriend and was once again available on the market. It was a long, drawn-out competition to win her heart and her body, and that's another drama story in itself. Long story short, I lost, though, bro. Did you tell her that she was a fine piece of tail and an 8 out of 10, though, bro? How did you lose? I don't understand, though, mate. If you told her she was an 8 out of 10, bro, you should have scored there. That should have been back of the net. Confused, though, mate. Don't understand. My third year of high school, Wrath of the Lich King dropped, and I was into the game as ever. Myself and Hallow made a guild with all our friends and raided often. It was great. That summer, Hallow came to visit, and we had a talk about chicks. And I was down because I still had not had a serious girlfriend yet and was still a virgin, even being 6'8", deuces with big fucking muscles. Hallow suggested that I call up Ukella, and the three of us should hang out. I hadn't spoken to her in over a year, but I gave her a call anyway. Imagine being that girl. Oh, it's been a whole year and now you're calling me? Uh-huh. Okay. To my shock, she said that the two of us could go to her house. But that Hallow would have to hang out with her friend. Oh, we need a friend. Who's another girlie? Anne Frank. That'll do. Ukella. Anne Frank. Gotta love drama time. Fits all the names in. But Hallow will have to hang out with Anne Frank. We went over there and I fell in love again. Oddly enough, Anne Frank and Hallow were getting close as well. Anne Frank and Hallow were getting close as well. Hallow and I could play guitar. Oh, him better than me. Fucking Halloween, mate. Dropping them fucking Kurt Cobain motherfucker. Him better than me, but we brought them over to impress the girls. You turned up with 2 guitars. Hey, girls. We just came from jamming and thought we'd drop round in it. That's the way it's going down. Turning up with our guitar. What did you look like? Some travelling fucking country band? Turning up at the door with your 2 guitars? I hope you left them in the fucking car and said, well, the guitars are in the car, we can go and get them. I hope you didn't knock on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, dropping banjos, man. That's fucking crazy. No way, I'd have laughed in your face. I would have fucking giggled and closed the door. Like, dude, fuck off, man. That's funny. We played them riffs. We dropped some beats. We played them riffs. This is funny. And Hallow, oh no, and Ukella said that she thought guys who plays guitars was sexy. Nailed it. Nailed it. Yeah, nailed it. You guys are all laughing at the guitars. Crushing puss, mate. Crushing puss all day with my strings. Dropping strings on them. After that day, Ukella and I talked constantly, and I had met her other friends who also played WoW. Okay, who should we have? We'll have Blue Member. Oh, I've got to go way faster than this. I got 5 minutes to finish the story. We're on page 2 of 5. Blue Member. And Nomster. Nomster? Yeah, Nomster. I think that's correct. There we go. Okay. We dropped them beats. And then we met Nomster, an Orc Warrior, and Blue Member, a Blood Elf Paladin. After a few weeks of hanging out with us all, my friends told me that everybody fancied you, Keller. Everyone's trying to get in her pants. Hallow was the only one who didn't give a shit because he was rocking Anne Frank like it was a fucking Green Day concert. Keep in mind, Hallow was spoken for back home, though. Halloween. Dude, American Idiot. Boom! Segways. The race was on. All of us were trying to get Yukella's pants. We bought her gifts and plenty of other things. Nomster was a master at guitar, and he would play for her privately. This obviously set me back on the guitar front. Owned, mate. One night we stayed up all night talking, and around 5 in the morning she gave me the green light to enter her no-go zone. I told her that at 7 my parents would leave and that she should come over. She did. And I am proud to say that my first time I rocked about 20 minutes. And it was fantastic. You went down on her for 19 minutes, bro. You're not fooling this old son. I've been there, mate. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Unless you were jerking off all night till 5 o'clock in the morning and your dick looked like a fucking box of Chewits or something. No way you went down on her for 19 minutes and you know you did. You know you did. Call me shenanigans on that one. I don't think so. I don't think so. I asked her after if she was a virgin and she had said yes. Oh, no. Raspberry dick. Nightmare. Oh, nothing worse than a Mr. Whippy. I was so happy that I found someone who was new like me and that it was so good and painful. I found it a little odd that she knew exactly what she was doing. You're definitely a virgin though, you Keller, aren't you? Mm-hmm. 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 Definitely. Definitely. But I thought she just watched a lot of porn. Worked it out. Worked it out. She just must watch loads of porn and knows what she's doing. She was doing fucking backflips and shit. She was doing the let's do the list. She was doing I'm just saying, man. If she was pulling off the Mexican frog splash, right? That ain't no first time. That ain't no first time. The day after, I just took the plunge and asked her out. And she said, after having sex with you, I think I've worked up the courage to ask you out on a date. Now that we've shaken hands, she said yes. Later, she told me the main reason that she'd said yes out of all the other guys, this is what won, out of all the other guys, that I was the first to ask. After we started dating, I did not talk to Nomster or Blue Member. I felt I had won, and I knew they were jelly. Our last year of high school, we were the hot new couple, and everyone was talking about us. The nerd girl dating the tallest guy in school. It spread a lot of gossip, and we were happy. Like, how do they 69 though, bro? If he's so tall and she's so small? That don't make no sense. We had our fights, though. I soon found out that she lied about being a virgin. No! This cannot be happening. You Keller, why? Why, you Keller? You said you'd read it in a book. You watched all the porn. She had, in fact, noshed 4 other guys. I was upset, but quickly got over that. In hindsight, it was a mistake. She also had an extremely poor self-image of herself and thought she was a big fat woman, when in reality, she just wasn't. In some cases, it got so bad that I had to help see her through periods where she would harm herself. Oh, God. Guitar? I never left her, though, because I love her, and I stuck by her side to see her through the dark times. She then told me one day her parents were going to move to the city, but it would probably be a few months after she graduated and went out to college. That ended up happening a few months sooner than she thought, and her parents moved to the city 3 months before we graduated. I asked my parents if she could stay here with us until she finished the school, and then she could move. They said yes. She's moving in with your mum and dad? Oh my God. Awkward. They agreed, and I was the happiest man boy ever. I had gotten her into WoW, and we played a level together in my parents' basement. Oh. Cute. One thing about her that I loved I loved was sex drive. Every day, sometimes twice a day, it was heaven. One day in WoW, she said, take your pants off. I said, we're in the middle of Ajol Naru, woman. I want my loots. She said, I want to do it while you're doing a dungeon and see if we can finish before the dungeon. Challenge accepted. I don't even need you to finish before a dungeon. I can finish before the fucking... When I press accept, I can be done before I even load into the zone, mate. You haven't got a fucking clue, lady. Bring it on. Bring it on. Easy mode. I said, of course. Took my pants down and we rocked it. I was playing a rogue, of course, which was pretty easy. Life was good. And then we graduated, right? Then we graduated. And it all went downhill. She went away to school and it was a long drive. Too long for me to come and visit. We said our goodbyes and said we would make it work long distance. And we would see each other on breaks. And we could play WoW together. Much synergy. I even offered to level her rogue up for a while she was getting settled into school. 3 weeks into college, she texts me and says she's so lonely and doesn't think she can make it without me. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Just letting you know, mate. Getting lonely up in this motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. No, not everybody's trying to fuck me in college. That's not what's going on. I'm just lonely without you. Love you, though. Just saying, getting a bit lonely. 3 weeks. You're probably reading this thinking, how sweet. Well, it wasn't the case. Weeks later, she sent me another text in the middle of one of my classes, and it just said, I'm so sorry. I said, for what? She said, last night at a party, I tongue was whole hockeyed with someone else. I said, you're cooler, is this a joke? She said, no. And I can't do this anymore. I said, you killer, that's fucked up. And stopped talking to her. We fought for a bit after some time and agreed we would talk when she came home for winter break. She came back and told me everything. She told me that when she told me that she kissed someone that she'd actually had sex. That was a given. That was a given. She told me that after that she slept with some other guys. She was kissing girls regularly as a giggle at a party. Rock on. I asked to see who the guy was for my own sake. I thought the guy was less pretty than me. And he looked like he had a mop for a head. And I felt better that she totally downgraded. Why do you feel better? Why? Oh, he was an ugly dude? Oh, that's okay. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. No, it's fine. If he's an ugly dude, it don't count. That's the rules of college. If it's an ugly dude, if I bang an ugly woman, clearly it's because I'm desperate to see you. Right? Otherwise, I'd bang an attractive woman. I'm just saying, think about it. I downgraded so you'd feel better about the situation. Just make it, it makes sense now. Good. Everybody understands? Excellent. And that's where, of course, our relationship came to an end. Hallow also told me that he could not keep the secret from Anne Frank about his real girlfriend. And they fought and broke up. Oh, God. Oh, poor Yakula failed out of that college. Came back to our home where she stayed for a bit to finish up her new college. And then went to the other side of the country to start a new life. After the whole ordeal, it was Blue Member told me that while we were all fighting for her, she'd not only hit... she not only slept with me, but was moments away from giving him, Blue Member, a sexy surprise before I randomly showed up at her house one day. Oh, she was about to drop knickers for Blue Member, and you cock-blocked Blue Member. Mate, that's not cool. Just because she's your girlfriend, you shouldn't cock-block her when she's cheating on you. Cock-blocking's never fair, right? I'm just saying it's not his fault. It's not his fault, bro. Don't cock-block friends, even if it is with your own girlfriend. Those are life advice. Just saying. Nomsies and I felt bad because she had never had a chance. Nomsy and I felt bad because she said he never had a chance and that he was just nice to talk to, but was not attractive. Out of the 3 friends, she told one of them that, no, you never have a chance. Sorry. Sorry. You're just not attractive. No, I'll sleep with those 2, but you. Nomsies. Real talk for a minute. Nomsies, you never had a chance. Not a one. I apologized to my friends And we all broed it up about her. And since then, I played WoW through Cat and got to max level in Mist, but I quit. And got back into WoW with the announcement of the Demon Hunter. As I'm sure everyone else did as well. The end. Yeah, keeping it real. Wow, we need some girly fight back. Where's my ladies at? Come on. Fight back against these lads' tyranny and all these bros being bros. Yeah? Let's get some more of the girly stories in there. I want to see them. I know you're out there. I see my stats. I know you're there. Let's fight back against the lads. I have to rush off. I'm 5 minutes late to pick up my son because of drama. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you. You can see the schedule anytime now. Look, here it is. What? There's the schedule. Tomorrow, watch out on Twitter. We'll be sending pictures, hopefully, of our big filming session. We have our filming session tomorrow for the Legacy of the Warlock. We're going to be outdoors filming. I don't really want to spoil it, but I have weaponry. Ooh, that's the wrong thing. Don't worry, Twitch. These are toys. Don't worry. These are toys. Look, it's like... What class is that based on, though, mate? Yeah? It's even the same sound effect. It's the same sound effect. We got bigger ones and all this kind of stuff. It's even the same sound effect. It's all good, man. And crash mats. That's right. Crash mats. Crash mats indeed. Multiple crash mats, in fact. It's going to be a hell of a day tomorrow, so watch out for Twitter for pictures of that kind of stuff going on. Ghosty has 2 new toys. Ghosty has 2 new toys, so it's going to be pretty good, alright? So yeah, we have crash mats, so we're going to be crashing into them, hopefully, and making some funny stuff. So it should be a great day for us man-children to get out and get messed up and get dirty and have a fight, pretty much. Pretty much. Wrestling stuff. So, I will see you... on the schedule. I'll see you probably next Friday for drama, and then there's the web show then. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you again. I'm off to pick up my son. Bye, everybody.